J, Max for short, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am live once again playing The Last of Us with modifiers. As you can see, I am playing with infinite ammo, crafting, melee, mode range, listen mode, one shot, and touch of death. I'm just having fun. What else? And all my weapons are fully upgraded and everything, so I'm just having fun, just kind of just playing, hitting. I just want to get to the story beats a little faster than having to scrounge around for everything. And as well as I'm going to be reviewing Space Jam: The New Legacy, Space Jam 2, basically. But before I do that and really get started in this gameplay, is that will you please click subscribe, hit the bell to stay notified for any future videos I will be creating right here on the one and only MSJ YouTube channel, and as well as leave a like, comment, and share. It helps me get my channel out there. So, okay, so between the last time I broadcasted and right now, I had watched AEW, Fighter Fest Night 2, and as well as Space Jam: The New Legacy. So,
What did you tell Dean?
I know that the Space Jam: The Lost Legacy was just going to have a real true uphill battle because of the previous Space Jam movie with Michael Jordan from the 90s, and it's just, I'm going to come out and say it that the movie wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. It really was. But was it still bad? Yes. I think I did get some laughs out of me. Of course, I'm I'm someone who is pretty easy to entertain, but I understand when something's not as good when it should be. And I think what this movie tried to be a lot of things. It tried to be nostalgia, new, heartwarming, trying to bring keep Looney Tunes in the forefront of everything. Try to incorporate as many things as humanly possible. I mean, anything and everything that is, anything that is Warner Brother related, I should say. So, but it was just too much, I think. I really liked the fact that it had a little bit of a history of LeBron in there, and all that good stuff. But what I had the biggest problem with is that it was trying too hard. That's what it was. If it was just a little bit more,
what do you mean?
Just a little bit more a little bit more toned down. Like that movie is just very flashy. Was the original one? No. I mean, it had some cartoon. It was a cartoon action movie, but this was just like overload on a lot of things. Like there was a lot of visuals going on, especially in that last sequence of the movie when the basketball, like the third act or whatever, when the basketball game started happening, or like the third act. You know, it was just like that was a lot. Yeah, especially when the algae rhythm. You know, like his character, like, you know what, we're gonna just bring everyone from the real world and into the Warnerverse into all this. It's just like, that's a lot. I mean, especially in the background when you are trying to watch everything. I found myself watching more the background than I did the actual basketball scene of the movie. But okay, my biggest problem with this movie was that some of it didn't really need to happen. I think if the algae if the algae rhythm character was just like, I just want to escape this universe after creating so many classics, that, and I just need the perfect person to do it, and LeBron was the person to do it. I think that would have been perfect. But, and then, of course, you can still incorporate the kid and everything, but because the original had some kid elements as well. But putting him against his own kid, that was a lot too. I mean, I liked the kid. I mean, I had nothing wrong with the kid acting or anything like that. But I just like was just like it just seemed like he was there to kind of make stuff. Like if he was taken early on, okay, so kind of back up a little bit. The plot of the movie is Algae Rhythm, play Don Cheadle. He is like this Warner Brothers algorithm supercomputer, basically, and creating all the hits, and so the reason why we have all the great Warner Brother hit movies is because of him, and I think he's just getting tired of being in the cyberspace, and so he wants to out, and he's trying to figure out the perfect person to do it all, and then and LeBron basically rejects the idea, and then he gets all pouty and kidnaps LeBron and his kid. And at the same time, his kid is kind of very tech savvy. He's created his own video game and everything like that. I'm like, that's cool. I really like that. And they use the game against him. And I'm like, I really like all that. It's like, if you really look at it on paper, it's not that bad. It really isn't that bad on paper. But when it's executed, it does have some moments where it's like, I mean, LeBron is actually not that bad in the movie. I figured his acting would be kind of terrible and everything, but he actually isn't that bad. Like, I was enjoying him in the movie. But I mean, another big complaint in the movie is that there is a lot of screaming in that movie. A lot of screaming. I mean, like, oh my God, there's a lot of screaming. That was that was really annoying. Like LeBron was screaming, the kid was screaming, Don Cheadle was screaming, the monsters were screaming, the crowd was screaming. It just like, I understand it's a sports movie, but like they were screaming for no reason, so it's just like there was just a lot of screaming in that movie, and
looks like we're swimming.
And it was just so unnecessary. But there was some good moments in this movie that I really, really liked, and I really wish they would have done a little bit more of. Like, so in the original Space Jam, they would like incorporate like pop culture references and everything, like Yosemite Sam and Elmer Fudd dressing up as Vincent Vega and Jules from Pulp Fiction, I thought that was hilarious. And they do that. They kind of do something like that with this movie, where they, since it's in the Warnerverse, they have like so many uses of property. You know, you got Flintstones, you got Game of Thrones, basically anything that's Hanna-Barbera, stuff like that. Is just like all that stuff, and it's like, is it bad? No. I am Pennywise and The Mask and Batman, and there's like just so much going on in the background. You kind of tend to just watch the background, like I mentioned. So, like, was it? I have not read any of the reviews for this movie. Uh, oh, did I just go around a circle? Yeah, I did. There we go. So, it was just... Anyways, like, they're using pulp culture references, and then they would go into these other Warner verses, you know, like DC, and which I really, really loved. You can see that, like, the Fleischer Superman, and like a bunch of other cool stuff in there. I mean, I just thought it was so much fun seeing that interact with the Looney Tunes and stuff like that, and then just like passing by Harry Potter world and the world of Casablanca and Game of Thrones, which that was used quite a bit, and there's too, and it was just like,
I would have come, you know, if you told me you were leaving.
it was just, I loved it. And then they would superimpose them into movies, like they would superimpose what's it called, Elmer Fudd into The Spy Who Shagged Me, and what was the other one? I think Casablanca, and what was they did another one that I thought was pretty good. What was I can't remember the other one. But it was just, and then Foghorn Leghorn was Daenerys riding a dragon. You know, it's just like stuff like that. I thought that was a lot of fun seeing stuff like that, and I thought it was like, oh, they're using the properties actually in a pretty decent way. And but I think it was trying to be nostalgia hardcore because they were referencing the previous movie quite a few times, and even had this big, huge fake out, which I thought was actually, I really enjoyed that fake out sequence. I thought that was. I thought that was just too funny.
Oh, shit! Gavin! Ambush! Ambush! I think it came from back there!
Go, boy.
Heard something.
Jesus Christ! That way! It came from that way! Get them!
I mean, what else? Like,
Lost them! Fan out! They're fucking dead!
it was just too, like I said, they were just trying way too hard on a lot of things, and there was a lot of good, moments that should have worked but didn't work, and it could have just been but I enjoyed it. I mean, I enjoyed it to a degree. You know, like it made me more fond of the first one than anything. It what was like but some of the positives was that the animation looked good. Like the special effects were actually they were really like I thought they were fun to look at and very colorful. But like that was also kind of something I just mentioned a little bit ago. Like it seemed way too flashy. But it like I don't know. It's like I love the little callbacks to the original Space Jam.
Jesus. How the hell are we crossing this?
We could use that road. It's pretty fucking far.
So,
Or we use that.
Yeah. That's better.
Come on. This way.
that's really all I gotta say about it. I mean, I'm not gonna tear it. Like I know I've been kind of talking bad about it, but like it's like I have been kind of talking trash about it leading up to it. I will admit that, but after finally sitting down and watching it, it really did have some like heartwarming moments. You know, it's like you just gotta let your kids do what they want to do, and even though you may know what's best, but they also do kind of know what they want to do as well. It's like the kid designed a whole video game. You know, it's like you gotta let him do what he wants to do. You can't force basketball on him. Like, you know, that was what your thing is, but that's not necessarily what
You don't say.
your kids will want to do. And it was like, of course, they had to have some lesson moments in there and everything, and that's I understand that and everything, but it was just it wasn't that bad. It really wasn't. I mean, I'm sure there's gonna be some reviews out there that are utterly just trashing the movie, but was I mad about watching it after it was all said and done? No. Was I did it ruin my childhood? Absolutely not. You know, like I still got the original to watch anytime I want. So it's not going to hurt anything with a new movie. Like all it really does is create a new movie for younger generations. You know, it's like I got Space Jam when I was a kid. So now when these kids they have their Space Jam, but it's always going to be like, oh, they can always go back and watch the original if they want to, and see the movie that came before it, or and stuff like that. So all it is just going to keep the Space Jam legacy alive, you know, like, so it's not even a bad title either. It's like, and if they do make a third one, I really do hope it's like out of the realm of basketball. Pick a different sport that like it would be equally like could be equally flashy, you know, like if they have to go that route. So it's like it would be. So it's not going to be in the realm of basketball. Like we've already seen 2 basketball movies with tunes.
Ellie. We can get to the marina through here.
No, we're taking a boat.
You heard them, right? They're talking about Tommy.
We don't know that.
Who else is it gonna be?
If it is him, he'll be gone by the time we get there. Abby is where he'll be headed, so if we just
What
fall,
if he's in trouble?
he can take care of himself.
Jesus Christ.
The best way to help Tommy is to go after Abby. You do this, I'm not saving your ass again.
I really hope you make it.
Nothing. So, like, final verdict on Space Jam, A New Legacy, or The New Legacy, or whatever. It's just that it.
Park it on the other side.
Copy.
That it was.
Base, this is Unit Gamma. I just sent 4 soldiers to the marina.
Knock this thing off.
You think this affects the raid tonight?
Come on now.
Control the perimeter.
I don't know if this is...
That did it have to be made? Probably not, but I'm kind of glad that at least another generation gets to have a Space Jam. I think that's my biggest compliment is that a younger generation gets to have their version of a Space Jam. Was it good? For our like my generation, maybe not. But is it gonna be good for the younger generation? Yeah, like it. Looney Tunes is alive. You got LeBron kind of because he's the biggest thing in basketball. So it's not that. Oh, I forgot to take my... Oh, dead. see how terrible I am driving.
Steady. Okay. No one's following. Right. Where's the Ferris wheel?
I do like this, being able to like
Please go through.
see how waterlogged this place has become.
Now what? Here we go. Kidding me? Come on.
Oh, advantage.
Got it. Damn it.
It's the trespasser! Ah, fucker!
What?
Of course. Would have been too easy.
So we're about to hit up a kind of a boss battle coming up. Which weapon should I use? I love the Jack and Dexter. There should be a knives one, like from what's it called? Left, yeah, there it is, from Left Behind. I thought that sequence in that one was just so good.
Shit.
Was just her friend. I can't think of her friend's name, but her describing that game for her was just so brilliant. It's kind of very reminiscent of the scene in the space shuttle.
Wondered whether you fucks were in Seattle.
Oh. I've never really done this in this game. Alright, let's do a little okay. So that's all you can really damage that looter with. The difficulty that I'm playing on is light. So I do believe that the higher difficulty play, this sequence you actually have like a couple other enemies running around with you. That when you when you fall down there, they actually have like a couple runners down there. I do believe. So
Finally. There. Okay.
man, I just love this game. I really do. I know I'm kind of I know I've mentioned this plenty of times in the stream so far, and it doesn't really take away from it that I'm playing with, like, making it, like, ungodly easy for me with the modifiers, but I still like this game. I am enjoying the story beats. You can clearly tell when, like, when I've skipped a few cinematics, but when it's something like I've been wanting to see, I'll watch and just listen to them, and I'll just shut up and enjoy the scene and react if need be. And this, I absolutely love this sequence in the game. It feels so scary because you're in an abandoned aquarium during a storm. You don't know what's going to happen. So it's
I can make it.
think this is probably one of my favorite parts of this entire game right here. I love it. I just love the look and I love the feel of it. And just like all the water's dried up. And you got all this empty tanks and everything. It's like when I was first playing this, I was so on edge and at the same time so mesmerized by it, just because like look, we're in a like area where the fishes would actually swim, you know, or a tank. I'm not quite sure exactly what kind of tank or whatever. So it's like, and so I just love that. I think going to the aquarium is my favorite part of the zoo. I love the animals and stuff like that, but I've always been more fascinated with the stuff that's in the sea. So. Did I just go this way? Oh, yeah, I gotta jump down.
Where the fuck are you? Shit. Gotta be another way.
Where's the other way at? I can't remember where it is. There it is. I was actually, honestly, half expecting something to pop out of these corridors. Yeah. Of course, I kind of had expected that. Honestly, that's probably the roughest things in this game, is that you have to kill the dogs.
Stupid dog.
I think that is just rough. Like, even seeing them in movies and stuff like that, animals that you could personally own. I mean, I'm not saying like any other animals is devalued. Life is has devalued life. It's just like I own cats, I own dogs. It's just like, that's just rough. It really is. Seeing all that. So, okay, here we go. We meet Owen and Mel. I do believe these are the characters' names.
Abby risked her life for you.
She chose this. I'm not fucking going there.
Then don't! Go back.
Fuck you, Owen. Hands up. Where's Abby?
You're that girl from Jackson.
Tell me where she went. How do we know you won't kill us?
You give her what she wants and we're dead.
You guys can survive this. I just need her.
Bullshit.
You. Come here. Fucking get over here! Point to where she
Using the
is on
same
this map.
technique that Joel has done.
And then you fucking match up.
What are you doing?
She's probably dead anyway.
It is not worth it.
Stop!
We can talk
Back
about
the fuck up!
Point to where she is.
Fucking point!
Oh. That right there's rough, too.
Tell me where Abby is.
Where the fuck is she?
Oh, see, I never caught that before. I never knew how, Ellie knew that she was pregnant. I thought she just happened to walk over there. Because I'm playing with headphones on, so I can hear the audio like 100 times better.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey. Hey.
Tommy.
It's all right. Come on, let's go. Let's go. It's all right.
We go back to the theater. Oh, okay. So I know I've said this quite a few times as well, but I think because like I said, I haven't played this game in a good year. So actually, hold on. Let me see. The last time I played this, it was. Yep. That's funny. It's almost been exactly 1 year since I platinumed this game. I platinumed it in August of 2020. So it's about a month shy of being a year. So though I always end up doing that by accident, just accidentally doing stuff like this. So it's totally worth playing this game again a year later. So I've forgot like a lot of the story beats, so that's kind of why I'm watching it and kind of playing with modifiers, so I can just like I mentioned this 100 times too, to get to the story beats.
By the time we get there, this whole area will be thawed. Where are you going?
Needed some air. What are you guys doing up?
Couldn't sleep.
Come take a look at this. Thought is to head home via Ellensburg.
If we're in Falls City by tomorrow, we're doing good. They got what they deserved.
But she gets to live.
Yeah. Is that okay?
It has to be.
See, I like this because Tommy has,
I'm really not
willing-
looking forward to going through Idaho again.
like, he's
What you
willing
should
to
be
go back
worried about
home,
is what Maria's
put
going to do
this-
to you when we get home.
all this
We've
behind
been
her,
through worse.
and Ellie's the one who can't give it up.
However,
And then
I was passing through some
later
ritzy section
on,
of town.
spoiler,
Come across this
Tommy's the
necklace.
one who can't give it up,
Sparkles
and
a
it
lot. I
drags
think it's
Ellie
real
into
gold.
it. And so it's
You
like
think it's real gold?
when she has kind of put it behind
It's real
him,
gold.
behind her.
Let's see it.
So
I know what gold looks like.
If it's legit, can we say it's from all of us?
Ha! You find your own damn bribes.
you can see he's hurt from his confrontation with Abby.
How you doing?
Fine.
Ellie?
Fine. Thanks for coming back for me.
My friend's problems are my problems.
You're such a sap.
All right, how about, my friends can't get out of their own damn way?
It's better. Shit! Jesse! Stand up! Hands in the air, I shoot this one too.
Don't you do it, Ellie. Get out of here.
Stand up! Now!
Don't you fucking dare!
Shut the fuck up! Fuck. All right. Stop! Stop! Toss your weapon. Toss your weapon! Fuck.
No.
I know why you killed Joel. He did what he did to save me. There is no cure because of me. I am the one that you want. Just let him go. You killed my friends. We let you both live. And you wasted it.
And that's where Ellie's 3 days in Seattle ends.
Dad?
And then
Dad!
Abby's section begins. And
Dad!
I've been waiting to get to this section for a while. And that's where I'm going to end today's broadcast because I am tired. And I feel like I'm kind of dragging my topic off a little bit. So I've already streamed twice today. So tomorrow I'll be back with something better to talk about. Hopefully. And talk more about this section of the game, which seems to be the most controversial aspect of this game. So I am the one and only MSJ, Max for short, and welcome. And thank you for coming to my channel and watching me play. I am. Just please click subscribe, hit the bell, leave a like, comment, share, all that fun stuff. Once again, it helps me get my channel out there, and all I can truly say is thank you.